Hey there, guys, and I think it is time to go ahead and move on from the previous series in the Direwolf 20 pack because the map died, and so instead of doing that, I'm doing the Unleashed pack. And so Crafty Unleashed on play, Crafty Unleashed LP. It's going to be a Biomes of Plenty, allow cheats so I can disable mob griefing. Don't want any creeper holes or enderman holes. And there we go. Move my mic a bit closer. You may not have been able to notice. But Unleashed is one of my favorite packs. It was the one I played for the longest before the new packs came out, because the new packs had so much more to explore, in my opinion. A lot more world gen for sure. But this is definitely an unorthodox place to be plopped. Right smack dab in the middle of the ocean, with just enough air to not make it, it looks like. There we go, made it. I think that's Ray's mini-map up in the top right. I can't tell exactly, but yeah. So I'm going to be searching through the ocean, and first order of business is of course to reach land, but then we're looking for a specific type of land. We're looking for either some badlands, some volcano, some I don't think there are highlands in this. I think that's part of the newer packs only. But Extreme Hills Edge and Extreme Hills, those will be good. Basically anything I think looks really cool, because I generally like to live around cool looking stuff. Go figure, looks pretty cool. Oh, I think there's a certain type of biome that like reaches straight up into the sky. I don't remember exactly what it is, but also you'll know that you'll notice, I should say, that the FPS is running smoother. First of all, that's because of less complex mods. There are a few more mods in this. I think it was 126, or maybe it was 131 compared to the 136 in this one. And the main difference I made was I added Optifine. Optifine actually makes a good bit of difference, and it actually let me set my cap at 60 frames, because I like to see my stuff in 60 frames, but unfortunately I can't transfer that over to YouTube because YouTube only does 30 frames. Dang, this is a lot of water. I wonder if I picked the wrong direction to go, or maybe it's just the seed is a large ocean. In fact, am I an ocean? Yeah, I sure am. Just making sure it wasn't some sort of biome that's particular to deep bodies of water. But yeah, if I don't come across some land soon... Oh, actually, the ridge might be rising. I might be getting close to land. But if I'm not, I'm going to time-lapse this and see where I get. Actually, I think I'll go ahead and time-lapse it. So I will see you guys in a minute. I'll just keep looking onto this horizon, holding space and forward. See you guys. Alright. And we have successfully made it to land, although it is a sludge pit. As far as I know, this place is just filled with mobs and some mud. Also, apparently, a large stone pit with some Certus quartz and some iron, and also poison. Not the most pleasant stuff to run into. Also, a stone beehive. Can get some good things from those guys. Later on, you can actually get some bees that produce ore for you. Dang, this sludge pit is pretty hostile. Just has shaded trees, perfect for mobs to hide under, and it has pits of poison. I guess that is what it's called, a sludge pit. And I guess the poison is the sludge in this case. If I manage to make it to a mountain or something, like a mountain biome or something, then I have something to show you. Also, these willow trees look pretty cool. Also, this chicken seems to have a stick with a diamond. I think the person who made this got this backwards. The diamond is not casting a lasso around the chicken. The chicken should have a pole strapped to its head, and then the rope is dangling that. I think that's just a mistexture. This looks like water. Yeah, good. Just making sure. I will do another one of my favorite things, otherwise known as time lapses, of me sitting in this pit here. And I will see you guys in a minute. Alright, and off we go. Continuing to go through this, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. Swimming so slowly. This is actually kind of cool having these little pieces of like dead, what I can only assume to be, oh gosh, what are they called? Those trees that grow in the water. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it reminds me of those, except they just sort of like rotted and fell over. Well, I'm not sure if this is going to be another time lapse of me going to find more land or not, but more than likely it is. So, no matter how long or short it is. Oh, hold on, I see an actual tree over there. That could be the call. Yep, that's land. Okay, so we're not time lapsing it. Oh, there appears to be a line of unloaded chunks. So I will do a quick... I'm not sure if I can do this. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I will do a quick save and quit. And load back in. And lo and behold, chunks fixed. Also, I'm getting pretty low for hunger. I'm gonna have to find something here on the land. Also, I'm not sure if this version has watering can. Let me check. Okay, good, it does. The watering can is here. That is a lifesaver for food in most cases, because I'll end up needing food and I can just grow it in like a matter of a couple seconds with that watering can. Also, these are very good trees because they grow in a predictable pattern. So I can just set up a quick turtle to make them. That way I can farm rubber. And this rubber is different from the industrial craft rubber. In fact, I should probably get a sapling from this. But this rubber is I don't know exactly what mod it's from. Also, there's iron ore berries on the surface. I'll take them. This rubber you can use to turn into plastic, which can be used for different machines, different mod. I don't know exactly what mod, don't remember, but it's a really good one. It lets you automatically fish by putting in some power and leaving it be. You can auto enchant, disenchant, you can make it spawn mobs, that sort of thing. It's really nice. So I think maybe I just saw wrong. I thought oh, okay, over here. That's where I saw the other sugar cane. Might as well get some cotton. Easy to grow string essentially, and or wool. Combined with the watering can, that'll be good for making a bed. Ooh, and speaking of cotton, here's some more, and I touched some poison ivy here. It's very hard to differentiate. You have to be looking for it, and I generally don't. So if you see me about to walk into some poison ivy, just scream at your computer, because it'll help me realize that I stepped through it. Also, what kind of islands are these? Spruce woods. Huh. They reminded me sort of the way that generation occurred in the old Minecraft, like pre-alpha, like infdev or indev. Or I guess we're technically in infdev, but in the early infdev, like the kind that you find in Minecraft version 0.3, which is the one you find on their website for free. Like where you just have these islands just sitting around. Also, that's a good sign. I can grow those trees and just knock down the base and I get a bunch of essentially sticks, but it's a quick way to get some sticks. And as far as I know, they work for everything that sticks do, so very useful. What are cattails doing there? Also, what can I use cattails for? Sorry about that, I forgot about that. I should probably look up what the thing... I probably shouldn't look up uses unless I absolutely have to, because otherwise this occurs. Waiting period. Oh, you can actually use it as wool or brown dye. But I'm not going to for it. Actually, I might as well grab this. See if I have 9. I have 6, and I saw some more further on, but yeah, watch this. I just punch the bottom as if it were some reeds, and all of a sudden, a bunch of sticks fall on me. So, all you need to do is punch it and wait for a few saplings. I could probably put a few, actually, oh, hunger. I guess I'm just going to have to go down to half a heart. Because I honestly do not see any food around for quite a while. Let's see if I can get one of these saplings. Come on, drop. They're not very common saplings. You're only going to get 1, maybe 2 per tree. So they're hard to reproduce, but you can make them. Also, I'm guessing this has the farm. Yeah, this has the farm blocks. So these are the multi-block farms, whereas forestry used to have the ordinary farms, like where you'd have your peat farm or anything like that. Now you just replace it with a single module, and you get the equivalent, but it's one structure. Also, it makes it easier to put pipes around. And it also seems more balanced to me. Because I can understand electron tubes more than I can understand diamonds, in my opinion. Like for a carpenter, you need diamonds to cut down trees, whereas the module, which costs up to some gold and some redstone, can give you the same effect. Also, it takes the electron tubes and the farm itself, but, you know, you don't have to have 2 machines running to do one farm. You just have one farm and you can customize it so well. It's a much better idea in my opinion, but then again, that's my opinion. I have some wood on me, so I might as well try to punch some sheep to death. 3, 2, 1, dead. Okay. See if I can sleep through my first night. 1 and wool. And then I hit this guy once, so I might as well finish him off. Ooh, there's some tropical trees over there. That looks cool. Okay, and I got my 3rd. It doesn't look to be getting to night, but then again, no indication as to whether it is currently day or night other than the relative light level. Yeah, this looks nice. It's like a tropical island almost. Right next to the bamboo forests. I never realized how slow it is going through water without morph as a squid. Oh, tropics. Ooh, that looks like a nice cliff. Although, to be completely honest, I'm probably going to try to find... Oh yeah, that's actually what I should do, is find a nice flat area. Also, this silverwood tree over here from Thaumcraft is being overtaken by all these tropical trees. Oh, palm. Ooh, wow, that's a nice bay. Okay, good. So these are the hotkeys. So I'll make a overworld only enabled off cool bay checkpoint or waypoint, I guess. And also the good thing about these waypoints is it'll allow me to teleport to... Oh, hold on. Almost forgot. Game rule mob griefing false. Might as well do that. I don't know if I already did or not, but I want to make sure. It looks to be getting night. I'm down to half a heart, so I think I'm going to go ahead. Ooh, I saw some, Oh, that's a problem. And there was a jungle spider. Those things are humongous. So, instead of having to walk all the way back, I can simply go to that checkpoint I created and walk back. Also, I got a palm sapling. I decided to avoid those before, but I'm going to need to cut a few palm trees. Little jungle spiders are annoying. And they also seem to blind you. Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, in fact I can just teleport to latest death. See if I can take him on. Okay, so on second thought, this is like the absolute worst place to decide to settle. I will grab a few pieces of wood, as in like 2, and be on my merry way to sleep. Because between the wool I just got and the wood I just got, I have enough... Oh! Palm trees only give 2 wood, so this is even... this isn't even really good wood to use, but nonetheless. Make this. And before I die to something else, for example, an angry zombie, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to take down 25 health of this zombie before I can sleep. For those of you who didn't know, that's 12.5 hearts. And I'm only doing half a heart per hit since it's only my fist. Well, technically a bed. And he's down. He dropped his brain. I can pick that up in a second. I just want to live. But yeah, that's one really good feature, is the waypoint system. The other one didn't seem to, like the journey map I think it was that I was using, didn't seem to have anything like that. Also, these woods are very dull. It looks like a dead forest almost. In fact, that may be what it's called. Fen. That's a different name. Never heard of it, in fact. Never seen one before. I might want to take these just because I can get food off of these pretty easy. Make some bowls of mushroom soup, although now that I think about it, I don't think they stack. Ooh, this looks like some plains. Oh, it's a field, okay. Get away from that thing over there. Don't want any of those spiders attacking me. These things are fierce. Their hitboxes are so small, it's ridiculous. Oh, those look to be... Oh, okay, these. Cheaty. look at this. Energy flow circuit. I won't check the uses. I'll check the recipe though. The recipe requires Lapitron crystal, which is lapis or lazurite, same thing essentially. Electronic circuit and an energy crystal or a sapphire. I prefer the sapphire recipe, but the energy crystal is a ruby surrounded by redstone or a diamond surrounded by redstone. You also need advanced circuits, which are those electronic circuits surrounded by 4 redstone, 2 glowstone, 2 lapis. You also need 2 tungsten plates, which you need a tungsten ingot and a plate bending machine for. The tungsten ingots you get from tungsten dust in a blast furnace, and you get tungsten from tungsten state ore. Alternatively, you can also get it from tungsten ore. Shown in here, maybe? No, maybe there is no tungsten ore in this version. They updated it, after all. And then you have your iridium plate, which requires 8 industrial TNT. Not too hard to get. An implosion compressor, really expensive. And an iridium alloy ingot, which requires 4 iridium plates. An industrial diamond. It can't be a regular diamond, it has to be industrial. 4 advanced alloys. These advanced alloys are comprised of bronze, tin, and refined iron, which is iron cooked again. Bronze is 3 copper to 1 tin. And iridium plates. Oh, this industrial diamond you get from compressing a coal chunk, which is 8 compressed coal balls around a piece of obsidian or an iron block or a brick. Compressed coal ball is a coal ball put through a compressor, which is 8 coal dust around a flint, and coal dust is a single piece of coal macerated. Alternatively, you have a chance to get it from diamond or dark diamond ore, but you have a 100% chance of getting it from coal. Also, this is a nice thing to have. If you put coal ore in the pulverizer, you have a 10% chance to get a whole thorium dust. But yeah, basically, what I'm saying here is these energy flow circuits you get from these red looking bushes. Also, I love those trees. Basically don't go near them because they will just take the fun out of the game, because they're used in some of the most advanced recipes in the game. And if you can skip ahead like a quantum leap, then it's not really worth it in my opinion. You should be able to get that on your own. Although saying that, I did take that in a previous playthrough of this game, not on camera obviously. But like, look at the abundance of these things. You find them like everywhere in this biome. Also, I think I found my third berry type, that is. These are blueberries. I think those were blackberries from before. And I have some, I think those are raspberry bushes on my bar currently. Oh, also, yeah, my FOV's at 90, good. I like a nice wide field of view, and this definitely helps me accomplish that. I like the fact that they added the FOV slider in the newer versions. I say newer, but like not in, it wasn't obviously in the old ones. Like, look how cheaty you can get. Also, wild carrots, they look sorta like regular carrots, but you just find them in the wild in a brick sort of they're in a grid sort of fashion. And from what I've seen and like what I've done, I think you get the other kind of control circuit, which is an information control circuit or something like that. Energy flow and information flow, I don't know. But the wild carrots are also very cheaty. They drop something similar. I can't just remember what though. This is not a common sight. A single bush on its own. This is also a raspberry? But yeah, I'm going to find a nice flat place, as flat as I can find. Looks like I'm going to have to continue that way, change to a different biome. Ooh, a great wood tree. Also, the portal gun mod is on this, so that will be another extremely useful mod. Might as well grab these blackberry bushes. Oh, that's what I thought. And that's why I don't just jump around everywhere. You have a very high chance of falling into pits, especially the small kind. You generally can see ravines, especially on the mini-map, but you generally don't find the little dinky holes that can sometimes just fall straight into ravines. Anyway, so those are eucalyptus trees. That would be an extreme hills or an extreme hills edge biome. At the very least, a small one. More blueberry. I'm not sure that I need. I might as well grab more blueberry. More food for the road. Speaking of, get some food. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, one of these. These lead straight down. I'm not sure if they go into the void, but they definitely go down to bedrock. I went down one of them once with an electrolytic converter, so I didn't drown. It just took a bit of energy and it converted water into some more oxygen for me. But I went all the way to the bottom of one, literally just ended. Nothing there. So I never bother going down them. They're literally just like a place to grab a bit of water in ordinary places where they wouldn't be. Or I suppose where it wouldn't be. Ooh. That looks like... Oh. Oh, is that an Origin Valley? I love the look of them. If it is, I'm probably gonna live there. Alright, I probably won't time-lapse this part considering it's just a short trip. I generally like to keep time-lapses for things that are a bit longer, like tedious mining trips, or when I was first taking my quote-unquote sea voyage to land. But yeah. For the most part, time-lapses are reserved. Although I do like them a lot. I don't know what it is about them. They just look nice. Might as well grab some more cotton. Don't really need barley. Also some quarried stone. Just essentially stone, but it looks cooler in my opinion. It's better for things that look like marble. This is indeed Origin Valley biome. That's good to know. Let me find... So, sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Oh dang, I broke up one of the quicksilver things. So that's east, so I shall dig myself a small hole next to these cows. They might get in the way a bit during the time-lapse, but I shall time-lapse what I think to be the night. Let me make sure my sun and moon are on, because I could be... Yeah, sun and moon on. Oh, cow. Okay, yeah, so I do have it on. And time-lapse... Alright, and back to exploration. As you noticed there, I died. Dumb blue slimes. Yeah, in the future I'm just gonna do the whole thing where, I don't do that and I kinda, sleep. Aw. Okay. Yeah, this has a lot of death. That seems to be the common theme, at least thus far. There's a spider. Also, chicken farms are good farms. What you do is you just have a couple chickens in like a single pen, and you have a hopper pull out all the eggs, and when you want some XP, you just throw out a bunch of chickens, and you wait for them to grow. Also, it's good for food, but okay, so that's something like I want. Like that is perfect. That is ideal home building material. Especially for quarrying. Looks to be like a crag or something. It doesn't look to be normal stone, at least from this distance the texture seemed different. Different enough. Alright, so this is actually stone, thankfully. It's not like the crag stone where it doesn't actually count as stone. Also, there seems to be some sort of different biome that I'm probably not going to want to check out over to the right there. You can see it. This is a little bit hard to navigate, but I do get up. Do manage to get up the mountain, so that's a good thing. Whew. At least I finally made it to a suitable house area. I'm not going to do what I did in the other one and make like a huge staircase. Instead, I think I'm just going to make a straight chute where I just have like a bunch of ladders or something. Also, I want to immediately go into that lighting glitch area and save it from itself. Oh my gosh. This is the best. Except for that. Oh yeah, that's right. Since the death timer's on, it'll load the chunk. See, that's another thing that annoys me. If you have this mod on, which I'm probably going to disable for next episode, then there is absolutely no leaving your spawn area more than 5 minutes. Like you have to stay within a 5-minute travel time of your home, or I guess your spawn. Otherwise, you are absolutely doomed. Ooh, that looks like some basalt. Also, okay. That's interesting. That's ash actually, not basalt. And that is because this biome over here actually turns out to be what appears to be volcano. Let me make sure of that. No, deadlands, but the same thing essentially. Volcanoes, as far as I know, just have huge pits that you can fall in, full of lava. But yeah, this is a nice place to build a home. I'm thinking of putting it right here in between everything. Like in between, that is all these different sides of mountains. I'm going to dig up some of this dirt so I can sort of scale the landscape. Because around here it just gets crazy. Especially since it's made out of stone, you have to have a pick or something before you can actually uh, make yourself a nice stairway. But yeah. Okay, so I may have overreacted to the Deadlands news, but I thought it was a volcano, so I was expecting more terrain like this, but with the ash and stuff. Now, if you are here and you want to tell me that this isn't nice terrain generation, then honestly, I don't want you to get out of here because you're a viewer, but metaphorically get out of here because this is amazing terrain generation. Like, just that overhang is cool. I don't like the lighting glitches. If I find a portal gun or if I manage to make a portal gun, did I actually look at an Enderman? Or is it pulling my leg again? Okay, so yeah, that requires another star, so that's a little bit far off, but impossible. But yeah, this is for right now. This is where I want to settle. Yeah, just gonna have to manually get those lighting glitches. Also, there appears to be a that's nice. Looks like cave generation through in there a little bit, like where it reversed the cave generation. Make little striations. Mallow berries. But there seems to be a Thumbcraft dungeon. One of the dungeons. There's an actual dungeon-like dungeon, but there's this one up here that spawns wisps. And usually you'll find a portal gun in them, and if I find one, oh boy, we are going to have a good time. Throwing around blocks, moving chests without having to unload like everything out of them. It's amazing. Yes, there is indeed a portal gun. Grab as many things as I can out of here. And get out of there. One must have spawned below because I heard it. You guys heard it too. It was that weird sound. That's also a very nice area down there. But yeah. Portal gun. So first of all, I can just throw some light around at those lighting glitches and hopefully get them to fix themselves. That one's going to be a little bit trickier, I guess. Oh, there's one of those wisps. Getting rid of these lighting glitches is sometimes difficult. Also, it appears to have started snowing. Oh, there goes that one. You have to hit like the right block on all of these in order for it to get rid of the glitch. That appears to be a cave. But yeah, for example, let's zoom in and target right there. You'll see it put up the light. It's a little too far away to see the portal, but I can walk through carefully so I don't fall off. And ta-da, I'm up at the top. It may seem a little cheaty. I like it. It does what the flying bat power did. Unfortunately, no more flying bats, but I can do the equivalent in this. Okay, I heard the portal sound. Also, watch this. Fling this stone over there, and it'll just plop down. But in the meantime, I can get up here. where is this block? There's like one block that I have to hit. There it goes. So that's all lit up. Try to light up the underside there. It's very, very, if you press, I think it's like F8 or something, you get the really slidey controls. If you do the zoom, it's the same sort of, like it does the same gliding effect. So you might have trouble controlling it. Here we go, got that piece. But yeah, these large generated areas, like the ones that require a lot of generating because they're so tall, that's generally where you get all these lighting glitches, because it has to generate these chunks, and the chunks are so tall that it sometimes just runs into little errors here and there, and lighting glitches are born. Plop down my bed. Oh yeah. Alright, I think this is... Let me check the time actually, let me see. Yeah, this is a good time to end off. Just look down here, look around. You can see there's tons of coal and copper that occasionally you'll find. Also, in this, you find apatite a lot more commonly. They chose to change that because, you know, in this you just had to find like one vein of it and you were set. But in the new versions, each little block that you find occasionally gives you a couple pieces, like 8 roughly. Anyway, for fear of going too far over time, I think I shall end it here. And thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.